Hi, I'm Richard Pennell from The Mortgage Home and we are your buy-to-let mortgage experts. Now in this video I want to talk about the massive fallout from Rachel Reeves Budget. Now just before we do that, if you haven't done already and you want to subscribe to us, there'll be a button below this video and that'll just mean that you'll get a little tap on the shoulder every time we upload a video in terms of our educational content. Right, let's get back to it. So, Rachel Reeves. I don't think there was anybody that felt happy about the fallout from yesterday's budget, except maybe if you were the Von Trapp family and you've got 7 kids, then the release on the cap on child benefit is about the only people that will be smiling after that. Everyone else, we're going to have to shoulder that £26 billion extra tax burden. But more importantly, what does that mean for you as landlords? Well, what I've picked out is 2. There's probably 3 areas, but one is mansion tax, and that really impacts only 0.5% of homeowners. So let's put that to one side. There's 2 other areas that I just want to talk about today. And the first one is property tax rates. Now, these were exactly the same as any other tax rate, which was 20% and 40% for higher tax rate payers, so 20% for basic tax rates. Now, this is changing for your property tax by an increase of 2%. So any profits from land and property are going to increase by that 2%. What does that mean in real money? Well, let's give one example. So let's say you've got £25,000 worth of profits, and this is after your free tax allowance. So this is taxable income, £25,000. Well, currently on £25,000, you would pay £5,000 tax. That's at 20%. So to go to 22%, that bill's going to go up by £500. So that's the real impact for you as landlords, and that kicks in from April 2027. So in reality, that's the 27 to 28 year, and you could drag that out until January 2029. So we are kicking that can down the road a little bit. Rachel Reeves has given us a little bit of time to get our heads around it and digest it, but that is coming in from any receipts, any rental income from April 27. So what's the second one? Well, the second one is the powers for local mayors to impose a tourist levy. So this is going to be on any short-term letting. So it could be hotels, guest houses, but for our clients and landlords, of course, it means HL, holiday lets, and SA, serviced accommodation. So any short-term letting, it might be, so it's not 100% nailed on that you'll be impacted by this, because although Rachel Reeves has given the go-ahead for it, it's now at some consultation process where those mayors and I guess the government are going to thrash through exactly how it's going to work and what those rates are going to be. But it's highly likely that your Londons, your Liverpools, your Manchesters, those big city areas will, I think, 100% they're going to be taking advantage of that. As they would say, it's putting them on a level playing field with other major cities across the world, your New Yorks, your Parises that are already doing that. However, also interestingly, Scotland have already introduced that. So these new local tourist levies we're talking about is for England. So yes, they are coming. And it may not be restricted to the cities. It might be in rural areas as well. So the devil's in the detail, and we'll wait to see, and maybe we'll put another video out once we get that information. But for now, I hope that's been of use to you, and see you on the next video.